mess anything up. Hello, everyone. I'm right here. I'm just chilling for a second while some people come in, and I'm just going to chill. And we're doing live readings tonight, and I'm just organizing all my books and stuff. I haven't gotten into my books in a while. I haven't looked at my books in a while and all that stuff. So that's what I'm doing today. So I'm just chilling, but I'm doing it live. So if anybody needs me, I'm here, but I'm working. You know what I mean? I'm here, but I'm working on my own stuff. But so kill two birds with one stone, right? Type of thing. I just made some fresh coffee. I mean, it's not the greatest because I've got just milk, and I was too cold to go to the dollar store today to get some creamer. So I just deal with the milk. I got milk. I mean, it does it. It does the job. So, hey, Ava. How's it going? Girl, I need to make you a moderator again. You can make me a moderator and we can start. We need to start hanging out again. It's been a while. I know, we've all done our own things. I don't know if you want to. I'm sure you want to. Let's do it. Because I know you long enough now to just trust you to leave you a mod, and when you can come. When you can't, you can't. That's how I'm gonna be if you make me a moderator. I'm just smoking one quickly because I'm really going to get into my books and stuff. I have a lot of information that's just kind of hidden because it's in my books, and people ask me questions and they want me to on the ball know things. So I need to start putting some of my information up again. Stuff to have on hand if I just really need to know something quickly, right? Just to answer somebody's question about something astrological, I love answering astrology questions because I love astrology. That's my first passion, you know what I mean? Before tarot. I'll let you guys know that tarot, I like it too, and I use it as a tool, but I love my oracles more. My oracle readings, I feel like they guide people more and they help more. They've helped me more as well, and the angels. But I really do like astrology. Astrology is just something that you can logically make sense of. You can, you can see the stars. You can see the planets if you some of them are far away. So some of them you have to look through a telescope. I wouldn't mind doing that one day, getting a nice telescope, or maybe one day when I go visit Ava, when I go visit Ava, I will be able to look at the moon with her and look at some of the other planets with her, because Ava, yeah, check out Ava Potterfield too. Everybody could check out Ava. Ava does music. They do Celtic music every week. So every week, Ava and her husband do Celtic music. And Ava does crafting. And she does moon gazing. Yeah, that's right. She makes relaxing moon gazing videos and stuff. Yes. She's got Ava's got 3 channels or something. I think 2 or 3. You got 3, right? Yeah, and then you got your paranormal channel. So yeah. I just want to puff a little bit because I'm a little bit stressed. I've been a little bit stressed, a little bit. I don't know. I think I'm going to move that chair away and just sit on this one. I'm going to bring my mouse with me in case I have to go up and down. Hey, Aussie. How's it going, girl? Oh, threw my coffee over there. Oh, hey, Pat. How's it going? Welcome, everyone. You ladies in here tonight, I should have made this our spiritual chat live. I want to do that actually. I want to do the panel where, I think all of us, we have enough wisdom and stuff to talk about stuff that we all are into. So I'd like to get into like a group, somebody that wants to talk about like, all that stuff, astrology and moonology um, and the planets and all that stuff. Like I want smart people in my this channel. Like I'm not gonna lie. I want, like people that not like people that want to learn and that actually want to learn. You know what I mean? Because it's only fun to do it with people that actually like it. You know what I mean? So, and there's a million trillion people in the world. You know what I mean? So I'm calling in the tribe that likes what I like, because that's the whole point of my channel, is because I wanted something to do. I'm going to move this chair back there. I'm lazy today. I like that cup. Thank you. Trying to follow my dream. So all my books are over here. Okay. Now that didn't even work the right way anyway. Now I have to get up anyway. Yes, I'm just wearing my what do you call these? Anyways, sweatshirt. I don't know why they call it a sweatshirt. They don't really make you sweat. Okay, I'm going into listen mode. All right, girl. Happy to see you too. Yeah, I'm just chilling here, and yeah, I'm here to do readings if anybody wants one. But that's not what I'm focusing on. I will say the angels that came out today. I will say that. So we have breathe. So you know what I mean. That just made me decide, like, you know what I mean. I don't always need to be like hustling everything. Like I don't need to be in my mind, and it's mostly in my mind. A lot of it, I overthink a lot, and then I just like end up like just scrolling on YouTube, and then I end up wasting my whole day. And like I need to stop that. But anyways, but then I feel bad, and then so it's like I feel bad about like just taking time for myself. But it's like reminding you, like, it's okay to take time for yourself. And it's hard and Ava knows, when you're running a few channels, like, it's hard to, like, relax and, like, think that you deserve some time to yourself. It's hard to do that. But we have Archangel. Raphael says, take several deep breaths. Inhale and exhale any worries, anything. And so that was hello from heaven underneath that. Archangel Jeremiah. And then we have, you know what to do. Archangel Uriel. You know what to do. Your inner knowledge and unwavering faith. Why, man, where's my glasses? Where's my glasses? I gotta see. Oh, now I can see the chat. I need to clean them though. Staying warm in the winter storm. Don't get them like that often. Yeah, I know. We in Ontario get a lot of them. But this winter, like it's extra. Like, I mean, last winter it was bad, I think. But this winter, especially the last week or 2 weeks, it's been extra. It's been like extra because last night I'm on the second floor of a building, and I left my air conditioner in the wintertime. I thought it'd be fine. Lots of people leave their air conditioners in. Well, I'm on the side where the wind blows towards, and I was like, that almost sounded like my air conditioner was gonna like fall off, like last night. And I was like a little scared. And I'm really worried about all of the snow and the big, huge pieces of ice on the other side. Like, I take my dog out there to go to the bathroom. Like, if I and I are out there and that something falls down, like it can hurt somebody. Like, I'm really worried about it. But anyways, I'm really worried about that. So we have Compassion Angel, Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with the respect of all people involved, including yourself. And then this one says, Archangel Uriel, trust in your inner knowledge and act upon it with unwavering faith. I know what you mean. We took out An air conditioner we left in our winter 2 weeks ago because it was letting in the cold. Oh, that it don't. The cold part doesn't really matter to me because, like, I actually the air came in last night, and I actually stayed under my 2 comforters, so that was quite a bit of air that came in, especially blowing this way. But yeah, if it does that, and I just stuff my pillows in there. I just stuff the pillows in there. So I have. I guess I don't need the mouse here now, but I put it down here. I have so much stuff here, and I got too many binders. Like this, I found these sheets, and I'm like, I started like writing down what I would do week 1, week 2, and stuff like that. But then I didn't keep that. Like I have such a hard time keeping a schedule or keeping a routine or any. I have a hard time with that. I need some help with that. I think I'm gonna need some help with that like soon. Like if I'm gonna be doing this in serious ways, like oh, that reminds me. I don't know where it is, but there's a couple that got murdered. I think a couple that was doing what I do. Like they were light workers. Or she was a light worker, and she was also a spiritual healer and life coach. And she was using like different cards to express feelings and stuff. And anyways, they got killed in this foreign country. It was on the news. I don't know if you heard about that, but that's like like that's why people need to protect people that do this kind of stuff because there's a lot of evil people out there, and they don't want the truth to come out, and they don't want healing to happen, and we're always there's two sides right now. There's like the side that doesn't want to heal, that refuses to heal, and eventually they become really bad. And then there's the other side that become really good, and then a lot of them are being their life is being ended because they don't have no protection. Nobody's protecting them. Nobody has their back. We didn't choose to feel these things that we're doing, like that we want to do for the humanity, you know. So that's why it's like one of the hardest jobs to do, like to be a light worker or healer of any of the areas, because people that want to heal people, they always get hurt by people, especially if people want to keep them in their lower vibration so that they can enjoy their energy and keep on stealing their energy and everything else that they own. So I've been there. I'm talking about from experience. I'd rather be alone than around all that. See, these are all like the things I have to rewrite. And that's why I leave areas, even on YouTube. It like affects me like negatively when someone attacks me for what I do. Like people always judging me, and they're sitting there doing worse than I'm doing, than what they're judging me for. That's what gets me. I just walk away from people like that, like that judge you for what you're doing, and all you're doing is good and trying to help people. And they want to judge you for how you're helping people when they're not doing anything to help people. All they're doing is to destroy people more. So that's a devil, that's clearly the devil working in them. So, and it's funny. It's like when God was taken out of school has only been from the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s is when they, and especially in Canada, when they took like prayer out of school and stuff like that, out of public school. And I'm just saying, like, it's only been 20 some odd years, or maybe 30 years. Well, maybe 30 years. People can still remember what it was like to believe in God. Before everybody thought, oh, well, now since they say that, we don't have to believe anymore. I felt like, I came to this country at that time, and that's how I felt like people were acting. Like, I didn't know people before that, but like I met a lot of people and they just acted like they didn't believe, and they just like, if you even mentioned it, then you were crazy. But like, I believed since I was a kid, so I've never stopped believing, even though they took it out of school and all that. But anyways, there's a lot of people that forgot about him, that forgot who he really is, what he can really do for you, and how he can really help you in your life, and how to talk to him and all that stuff. I never used to know how to talk to him. Like, anyways, I have a lot going on here, and I don't know. I should probably throw a lot of these out because I just did things a certain way. So here's some readings. I think I made this one up. Yeah. I think I might have made this one up. So this is a type of like reading. I had like different types of readings. So this one here says, why do they act so shady? This is where people that, like, they're supposed to be your, people that you care about, whatever, but they act all shady and stuff. So they don't have true intentions, basically, right? So that's a reading about that. So it says, what are they hiding? Why do they run when you want to bring clarity? Like maybe they need some clarity and you want to bring clarity. Why do they run? What they so scared of? Have they set boundaries with their toxic friends or etc. people or situations? And are they ready to accept their part? Do they want to? Or she says no, admit their change. Yeah, and all of this stuff, it doesn't really help me anymore. Now I'd rather do readings for like, this was good practice to do these things, like to write down different things. But I think this was a long time ago. So I think for now, I think I'm just going to like go by what is around me. That is what I'm going to do readings on, and like that's how I can help the situations that go on around me, on the internet, off the internet, whatever. And I always hold the highest intention, the best intentions for everyone. Hey, JB, you behave yourself with these nice ladies in here. I'm just kidding. JB is single. Well, Ava's not single, but I don't know about the rest of the ladies. I know Ava's not single. So this is just like what the Nine of Pentacles means, like when I was learning. So the Knight of Pentacles is like someone that is good. He's a good presence. He's patient. He's responsible. He's hardworking. He's slow moving. He takes their time. Has the patience of a saint. Is persistent. Can be relied upon. And then there's the bad side of a Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's see the bad side is, because I never really focus on the bad side, but I do have cards now that tells you both sides. So it says, so when a Knight of Pentacles is not in balance and they're out of balance, they are slow. They're as slow as molasses. And they didn't put that part, but they are. And they are like a wet blanket. And they put a damper on things. And they have no fun. Waits too long. That's like self-sabotaging too. Or all work, no play. Or they all work and no play. That's someone that's like out of balance and Knight of Pentacles. But it's pretty interesting when you read these. That's a minor arcana even. See if the kitty wants to play with those. So, I might read off some of these so then people later have something to listen to, or even now have something to listen to. And then, if it resonates with you, like something that's going on in your life, then you may want to write it down and maybe get a reading on that question, whatever, right? It could be one question, it could be one line of the reading, or it could be the whole reading, whatever, right? So a daily spread, um, channeling messages for the day, energy to use today, energy to avoid today, positive for today, new, and on. That's the whole reading. And I used to do that one a lot, actually. I should go back to doing that one again. So, oh, I said channeling. It's challenges. See, my dyslexia or whatever. Um, Challenges for the day, energy to use today, energy to avoid today, positivity for the day. So the reason is energy to avoid because sometimes it's not the right time to do certain things. So that's just avoiding any like conflict if that day or whatever is going to be conflicting to do something that day. We got the new moon. So the new moon reading, a 3-question reading says, what is rising up in you? And the moon's message and the final outcome, the final possible outcome, we always have to say because it's general. And then we got the full moon, 3-question, what to release to the moon, the main message, or the main message from the moon, moonology, and what is the outcome, what is the possible outcome. So these ones are actually all pretty good readings, and I think that's why I kept that one, and I was going to rewrite that. I'm just going to write that one, and there's a whole book of them here. I have a whole book of them. I wrote down different types of readings. I have said them before, but I think I never used this book anymore because I was gonna. Oh, and then I got my ruins and their meanings. I have that written down. I also do cartomancy. Well, I'm learning cartomancy, and it's pretty easy once you know tarot. Once you know tarot, you can pretty much. Once you know the energies, you can pretty much do both. Yeah, and I'm gonna change my channel again to less writing stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I had AI print me out something for light worker, da da da, slash tarot reader, whatever, right? Or oracle. I don't know what I even put in for AI, but that's the best it could do. And I see a lot of faults in that one. It's not something how I would speak or even say things. So I think that for people to really know me, I need to put more my own personal words and my own personal thoughts of in my channel in the main page. So I'm going to do that soon too. But yeah, I think that would help my channel. And if you guys have any suggestions that would help this channel, because you guys know, like, especially Ava, you know me for a long time, you know what I mean? Any suggestions of like any changes I should make to my channel? Yes, you are. What makes it channel special? Channel special. Yeah, so when it talks about like in general, like it can mean, and it can like talk about like just like a lot of things that a lot of people don't even understand what that even entails, like going down the rabbit hole or whatever, or like, you know what I mean, or like certain words that are just like, okay, now what, explain that in like plain term, like, you know what I mean, a lot of things I can explain in plain term that is explained in mystical terms or spiritual terms or whatever. I can bring more like logic to it. So I got the wrong book out, but this book here was going to be all about the signs. But yeah, this one here is pretty organized, I guess. This one here is pretty organized. But I did want to talk about some things that someone asked the other day, and I couldn't answer them on there. And I think they were asking me something about, I forget what it was, but I'm going to go probably through it all. Oh, you can even like, I even have like the whole things about the meanings of the minor and major arcanas in big form, because I printed it out. I do have all the books for all my tarot cards too, but they are all the main meanings are all the same. So this is like, if I were to like teach someone else, we would go through this and we would learn from this. Like if somebody wanted to learn tarot through me, I wouldn't charge anything for it. I would just go live with you and do it while we were live and doing that. Yeah. So this is a good thing to like keep up, because like a sheet to keep on the wall, this is for an instant a good thing to keep up, because it tells you like the elements. It tells you like the cardinal, the fixed, and the mutable signs are, and then you can look up what each of that energy means. So fixed energy, we all know that it means that people are very stuck in their ways. And a lot of times when I was younger, I used to think it was just old people that were very set in their ways, oh, can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? It's not like that at all. It is certain signs are like that. And they can be like that since they're little, man. If it's something they decided, then it's a no anyway. You know what I mean? That's how fix works. And they're very hard to persuade otherwise, even if it's better for them to do the other thing than what they decided. So that's the thing about fixed signs. They're too stuck on their ways. And cardinal signs is Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. So there's one of each element of each sign. Like there's a fixed, a cardinal and immutable sign in each element, like water, earth, and fire and air. And I'm still learning about the cardinal energy. Like I know cardinal energy, I think they're like quick, like, and I think they are kind of like, they like to be like it depends on what element, right? So I think about different elements and how they act, and that's how I can say, they can be a little bit like critical in some areas. They can all be a little bit critical. Like let's say, Cancer can be a little bit moody, and Libra can be a little bit moody too. You know what I mean? And they do it more like they think a lot. Like they have, hard time, like, not overthinking because they're air, and so they have a hard time finding that balance. And then there's Capricorns. They want to get to the top. They was a Capricorn. They always want to climb the ladder, and I think that's what makes them cardinal, is that they always want to, like, they want to get to the top. And then there's Aries. Aries just is like, they don't second guess. Like Aries, they kind of just go. When they want something, they just do it. So I think that's kind of like their energy. Aries can be a little bit moody too, and so can Capricorn though a little bit sometimes, I think. Well, especially the male Capricorns and the female Aries. So I see it. See, I don't know a lot of like I don't know a lot of Libras other than my mom is a Libra, so I know one of each. And I find it easier to deal with like the male Libra, for instance, than the female Libra. And I don't know. Anyways, in Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces, we're the mutable sign. We're the mutable sign. So like we will change our mind if we need to. Like, and if we agree with it, if our soul and if our heart and our mind agrees with it, like if they all come to an agreement, all body, mind, and spirit, then we'll change our mind about something. But like I think I might have Taurus in my chart, but I'm very stubborn when it comes to certain things. Like if it talks about like if I know something is not a good idea and somebody's trying to persuade me to do something I don't want to do, I'm very when I know there's no like room to maybe or anything like that. Like if it's a straight ass no, then I know it already. But normally I'm pretty easygoing, and if it's not something outrageous, then I'm usually somebody that would bend a little bit, in situations. I would compromise in most situations. Unless it was outrageous things that were not even humane. You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't even, I get on here and I'm like, what was I? Okay, so what was so important? I have to find those papers, I guess. What was important? I was just kind of going through it, I guess, to see what is here. Oh, and I've been seeing 1111, like, 111, and then I seen 444. So I should do a reading on that, like 101 or 444, because I've been seeing those numbers. For those people that have been seeing those numbers, those double numbers. Oh, here's another one this is the one I was going to keep out, right? Oh, and reveal what needs to be seen. Trust that all will be well. And lighten up. Take inspired action. Think it through. So yeah, that's what the cards that I pulled. I forgot to tell you guys, I pulled some Moonology deck earlier. And that's what the cards that came out. So we have Scorpio energy. So this talks about like reveal what needs to be seen about like spiritual transformation. It also talks about like, losses, grief and stuff like that, and painful endings. And then trust that all will be well, And that's all part of like, and then we just, trust that all will be well. And if you've been through something major like that, it's hard to lighten up. So that's the advice, is to lighten up, to be more in your creative energy, get some hobbies going. And then, full moon in Virgo here, and talks about like really what you do some soul searching and that what inspires you, maybe go for a walk, nature walk. So that was beautiful. And then it says the new moon in Gemini says, think it through. What else do we have? New moon in Aquarius, open up to change. Yeah. Think it through and then open up to change. I love these cards. I love talking about them, and like I shuffled them and then that's what came out today. I always pull my angel messages, but I'm going to start pulling some of the other cards as well. I just wanted to clean up a little bit, and what I don't need, right? And if I need to put something on my walls to like, oh, this is one thing I can never remember the exact date, or is it this one? Oh, like the Chinese zodiac signs. I think that I have to print that out yet. Oh, this is really interesting. This is what I want to learn as well. So if there's anybody out there that wants to teach me, like, and let me be like their like, sidekick or whatever. And it does any of these things, I'd like to learn with someone else as well. These things that I'm still learning. So I want to learn palmistry. And so I printed this out a while back. It kind of shows you, you guys can take a good look at it, but it shows you like what, what finger represents each sign, and what parts represent different parts of your like other things, like the planets and stuff. So this is your feminine, no wait, this is the Ankh part. So this here is the masculine part, and the masculine part. Where's, oh, here's the feminine? Oh wait, no, these must be feminine signs. It almost looks like, so the feminine, yeah, there's different parts of the planet. We got, that's the sun right there. The ring finger is the sun, but it's also Cancer, Leo, or Scorpio. And the pinky finger, like, you know, when people pinky swear, the pinky finger is Libra. Hold on, is that? That's, oh, sorry. No, the ring finger is Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Sorry. And the pinky finger is Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Like each part is a zodiac sign. Each part of her finger represents a zodiac sign. And then the middle finger, the middle finger is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. That's the middle finger. I bet you have Capricorn and Aquarius and Pisces. I bet you they get a kick out of that one, that they're this finger. And then Aries, Gemini, and Taurus. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini are the pointy finger. You know when you're a kid and they say, don't point at people when you're like, you know, talking to your parents, they're like pointing at people, and they're like, don't point at people. Oh my lordy. So yeah, so Capricorn say F you. And Pisces and Aquarius say F you. No, Libra, no, I mean, and what did I say? Scorpio, what's that? Oh, and I have another one here. So left hand, and then I got left hand again. So this one here is different too. So this one here shows you it too. Oh, sorry. Shows you it too. And then there's your heart, your head, your destiny, and your lifeline. I always knew what my lifeline was. I always knew where the lifeline was. That'd be a cool tattoo, actually. And then there's like, on the fingertips on this one, tells you also the planets, but it's hard to see because of the paper I printed it on. But this one here is the 4th house. That's Jupiter. That's Jupiter energy. That's what we're in right now. We're Gemini going. Jupiter is in Gemini still. And Jupiter is about expansion. And then, what's that? Oh, that's the sun. Oh, this here is the, you know, all these little symbols, they all have these, all these little symbols are right here. These are all like the moons and the planets and stuff. Those are all symbols of the planets, if you didn't know. That's Jupiter right there. And I don't know what that one is. I think that is Chiron. Or maybe, no, that's not Chiron. That is, I'll tell you in a minute which one, because I do have a little card that tells me what each planet is. So I can tell, you know, I can teach kids more about the things than they learn at school. So at school, They tell you about the planets, but I can also tell you what the planets actually do for you, like what the energy of the planets actually does for you. But that there is the Saturn planet. Okay, that's what that is. So the Capricorn has the Saturn planet, and then that's the sun, and then that is Mercury. Mercury is communication. So that's Gemini, Taurus, and Aries is communication in your palmistry. In palmistry, it's a little bit different than it is in tarot. But astrology is even a little bit different than it is in astrology, even though this is part of the astrology. You know, see how it's all connected? Astrology is connected to the planets and the stars and the moon and the sun and all of the elements, all of the trees, all of the animal spirits, everything is connected. The archangels, everything in that is connected. It's all connected. And it's just different areas of it. And everybody chooses which part of the rabbit hole they want to go down and when. It's just, like, oh, I was going to make, maybe I get so afraid to like make a video about somebody that's big or them, like, or title them in a video or something like that. Because I don't want people to think I'm a cloud chaser or anything. But if somebody that I like watching or that I respect or whatever, what the reason is that I seen their video and I have a comment about something that they said and it makes sense to me and I just want to say, agree with them and say something about it. So anyways, Ryan Upchurch, he always gets these questions about the Illuminati and stuff like that. And the Illuminati is just being illuminated. It's like you're getting to know things, And the thing is that people are so afraid of knowledge. We're not in the days where we're not supposed to learn knowledge. We already learned, Adam and Eve already did it. They already learned knowledge. They already ate from the tree of evil and good. And so you have to make that discernment. That's the part where it's your responsibility is to make that discernment. What is good that you're learning and what is bad that you're learning? So whatever you're learning, whatever you're seeing, hearing, or whatever that is not good, you don't have to do it. You don't have to, you know what I mean? It's just like letting you know something is bad before you do it, go try it or something like that. That's what why wouldn't people want to learn things like? The thing is that the people get mad for people knowing more than they do. But at the same time, they get mad if you want to tell them some things, So they don't want to know anything when you're willing to tell them anything they want to know. So, because, it's evil to know. Or tarot is evil. Yeah, that's how a lot of people out there are, and it's hilarious. But yeah, just because I'm learning it doesn't mean I'm always going to do it. Or, just because I learned tarot doesn't mean I'm just a tarot whore. You know what I mean? Like, that's how people have treated me. And, they put me in that one little box. I'm like, no one puts me in a box. I'm like doing it all over. I'm doing all the things. I'm doing all the things. I'm learning lots. And people don't like what I'm learning. It's none of their business. They can learn it too. Like I'm just sharing it with everybody. So that way it's not that my knowledge, what I'm learning, it doesn't go to waste. Because it's no good to stay in your head. Like the shit that we know, the shit that we feel, it's not good to just keep it in our head because that don't even help nobody. Not even ourselves. Oh, so there's a left palm and a right palm. I didn't even show you that. Look at this. So we have the left palm is what I've been showing you guys. So the right palm is your lunar mountain, which is the lunar mountain and the moon. And then we got your Venus mountain, which is feminine sign. And then you got your Mars, which is your plus sign. Wait. And then you got your other Mars, which is your minus, plus and minus on your right-hand side. Okay, plus, your minus. You got your Venus, and you got your lunar mountain and moon, which is another feminine energy. And then you got Apollo mountain here. Apollo mountain has all of the other things that the other one does. This is interesting. Palmistry. I'm going to start looking at people's like middle of their palm, okay? Middle of their palm. There's a line right here. Oh, and mine has like cracks in it, right? So my faith has been shaken, okay? So it says your line of faith, like, so this is your line of faith, like how much faith you have. Like the longer your line, I guess, the longer your faith, right here, the straight down one. So on your left hand, how long is your faith? Oh, mine is like, it goes way down, but at the bottom, at the very bottom, it splits off into two. And then there's some cracks in the middle, right? And that's about all of the bullshit that I've learned about a lot of different religions. That's the bullshit that I'm learning that I never used to know. You know what I mean? So my faith has really grown, like has really been steady. Is what it's showing me in my palm. Now I got itchy palm. That means money's coming in. Money coming in. And then we got the line of your head. Is this one? The line of your head. What does it tell us though? The line of our life. Everybody knows the lifeline. You know, my lifeline and my faith line kind of end up together. That is hilarious. I wonder what that means. That's got to mean something special. Wow. Wow. You know what I'm seeing in my palm? You know, because I really combined my faith into my life, has prolonged my lifeline. It never used to go way back to here. That's something I learned about myself today. Wow. And I'm kind of like, we're learning kind of palmistry right now. Wow. And we got your girly of Venus right above the Apollo mountain. My girly Venus is all messed up, like my lines. It's hard to see the lines too. It's a little bit broken off there, and then you can see the thin line of my girly side of Venus. And the line of my heart is like really deep. That's your line of your heart right there. Hey, you get off of there. You get off of there. There's, oh, yeah, that people got murdered. Yeah, that's why I think it's a lot safer for people like us to like stay inside our home, or if we're gonna go somewhere, we go with other people that we trust, and that's why we find our people that we trust. So Little bit of astrology here today for everybody, a little astrology lesson. So Aries is a Mars sign. Taurus is a Venus sign. Gemini is a Mercury sign. Cancer is the moon. Leo is the sun. Virgo is Mercury too, like Gemini. Libra is Venus, like Taurus. Scorpio is Pluto. Sagittarius is Jupiter. That's your sun sign, like that's your sun energy. So you have that in your first house, like you would have that energy in your first house. And whatever that energy brings, you would have a lot of it. Your first house. Woo! Sagittarius is Jupiter, which is expansion, planet of expansion. Capricorn is Saturn, which is like, responsibility and family and what do they call it? Generational wealth. And then we got Aquarius, which is Uranus. And people make fun of that sign Uranus, or the planet Uranus, but Uranus is actually the planet that helps people to rehabilitate, and also and the only sign that could really handle it is an Aquarius, because an Aquarius is the healer, and also they're a natural healer, and they're also part of, they also really good with the community. So that's why Aquarius make good humanitarians, and they because they know how to help people. They know how to help people to get through hard times. And then we have Pisces, which is Neptune energy, which is about your dreams, what you dream, it's also about your spirituality. Hey, you still live? Cheers. Thanks for popping in. I'm just going through all of my studies, and today we were kind of looking into my palmistry that I'm learning. So I learned something about myself today, because I kind of practicing on my own palm, but that was pretty cool. I learned some things about myself. I learned that my faith in my life have kind of like intertwined with each other now. They're together, like they flow together. My regular life and my faith, that is like kind of together now. They kind of went together on my lines. That was really exciting to read that about myself. And I don't even know how to read palms yet. I was just looking at my palms, the lines. I was looking at the lines, what it says, because it kind of tells you what the lines are. So it's pretty neat. Pretty neato. And I kind of named off at the beginning all the things that I do here. So I'm into astrology. I'm into, cartomancy, oracles, archangels, moon cycles, seasons. I like to learn all of that, because it's all very necessary in our life. Has nothing to do with tarot. Tarot is a great tool, don't get me wrong. And tarot is part astrology anyway. So it's all kind of interconnected. And some people do the dowsing rods, and some people do other things that I don't. But there's different levels that people are willing to go to. I'm not willing to go to those darker levels. I've been there and I don't like it. And I've been around people that do, and I don't like it. And so that's not for me. But it can be for whoever thinks that they're strong enough to fight the devil. I'm strong enough, through God, but I mean, I don't need to go to places where I have to constantly fight the devil. Or the what do you call it? The other one. The female version of the devil. Anyways, so yeah, anybody wants to learn tarot, I have all of the information in my books that I can teach anybody, and as we would go through it, you can just write it out and keep reading it on how to know what each card means without like having writing on it. You know what I mean? A lot of cards nowadays do have a writing on it, so you can quickly look at the main meaning instead of like having to remember it all like I did when I learned. So I wrote down everything. Okay, so I used to do like yes or no answers, and this is like things that cards that would come out that if you had yes or no's, if somebody asked the question, they just wanted a yes or no. And yeah, certain cards would say no, and most of the time you kind of know what cards would say no, but now you know, like now I know, but I mean, that would be pretty like, if you know tarot and stuff, you would pretty much know which one's a negative card and which one's a positive card. And even with that, the cards that they make now, they make it so easy for anybody to learn how to like elevate themselves, how to illuminate themselves, how to become part of the illuminated people. So the difference between cartomancy and there's some different types of cartomancy, but the main difference between cartomancy and tarot is that the meanings are a little bit different on the cards that are there. And you know how I say that oracle cards, like reading with my oracle cards or doing the base reading with my oracle cards and then using my tarot to clarify, it softens the reading. Well, like, you know how I say that tarot cards on their own are a little bit harsher. They're not as soft, okay? They're not as softly. When you're doing tarot, you don't speak as softly as you do when you do oracles, because you have more compassion, or you're more thoughtful when you're doing oracles. With the regular playing cards, for those of you that didn't know what cartomancy is, that's just the regular playing cards, and you can do readings with those, like, and so they mean different things. Like, so the clubs are fire, the element of fire. That's what they mean, and the clubs are so the aces are magical. That goes on. So the twos are the diamond. Threes are virtue. Fours are completions. Fives are strives, like, things that you strive in, you're good at. It's kind of like being creative. And then 6 is victory. And 7 is that. What is this word? VAL, vulture. And 8 is swiftness. 9 is strength. 10 of clubs, which is fire, all of them are still fire, is enlightenment. So 10 is enlightenment, which in tarot, the 10 of fire would be burdens, right? Be like really burdened, and here it's an enlightenment. So that's one good thing. So this is an enlightenment here on the 10. And then we got the Jack. Jack knows magic, so he's like the magician. And the Queen has magic too, and she's like the Empress, because there's only they don't have like an Empress, they don't have like those other court cards that tarot does. So the Queen would be known as the Queen, and then also known as magical, you know what I mean? Because a queen is magical. Any of the queens are magical when they're upright, and the Empress is extra magical. So we got the King. The King of Wands is also magic. So he's also like the magician, And then we got the Hearts. We got the Hearts is compassion, which is the Ace, is compassion, which is the same thing as this card here, which is Archangel Zadokul. Says, soften your heart with the respect of all people involved, including yourself. And then so compassion, and we have the two of Hearts is The Two of Hearts is love. And it's also the element of water. And the Two of Hearts is love. The Three of Hearts is abundance. The Four of Hearts is responsibility. The Five of Hearts is empathy. The Six of Hearts is pleasure. Ooh, the Six of Hearts is pleasure. Oh, and the Six of Cups in the tarot is like past life connection or soulmate. So that's kind of like the same thing, pleasure, you know. And then we got the Seven, which is defeat. And then we have the Seven of Hearts, the Seven of Cups, you know, confusion, you know, defeat is the same thing, kind of emotional defeat. So that's why they're a little bit different like that. And then we got the Eight of Hearts is indulgence. Eight of Hearts is indulgence. Eight of water. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is usually walking away on the tarot, and on this it is indulging. And the Nine of Cups, or the Nine of Hearts, I keep saying cups. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Hearts are the same thing, happiness. And then the 10 is satisfaction. 10 of Hearts is satisfaction. You're satisfied. That's like basically like the 10 of Cups. And then knows compassion, knows compassion, which is Jack. Jack of Hearts has compassion. It's like the Knight of Cups. And then we have the King of Cups has compassion, and the Queen of Cups has compassion. So they're very compassionate. The Joker, the Jack, the Joker, or whatever. And then so on. And then we got the Spades. The Spades are like the little bit of rough cards. You know, they're like the, you know, the air, the swords, you know, they've always known to be like those ones, right? So that's the Spades. The spade is a spade. Call a spade a spade. It's the truth. You know what I mean? So the Ace of Spades is understanding. So it's the same thing as the Ace of Swords. It's truth. So they're not so different. And then two of Swords and Two of Spades. So the Two of Spades is peace. That's interesting, because the Two of Swords is indecisiveness or not being able to make a decision. And then we got the Three of Swords. Three of Spades is the same thing as the Three of Swords, which is conflict, which is, you know, usually heartbreak, right? Conflict, heartbreak, same thing. Brokenhearted. Then we got the Four of Spades, which is truth. The Four of Spades, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is usually thinking about something and really resting your mind. And so that brings the truth. So it's the same thing in a way. So, and then we got defeat. Oh, that would be the Five of Swords and the Five of Spades here. The Five of Spades is defeat. And that's also conflict, fighting, and when it comes to the tarot. The Six of Spades is learning. The Six of Spades is learning, and the Six of Swords is moving to calmer waters. So they all kind of mean the same thing, but they're different words, differently spoken. If we got frustration, which is the Seven of Spades, the Seven of Swords is like ultimate betrayal, right? And so in the Swords, it is frustration. The Seven is Seven of Swords, Seven of Spades. Seven of Spades is frustration. And then we got the Eight of Spades is confusion. And then we got the Nine of Spades, which is doubt. And then we got the 10 of Spades, which is ruin. You know, the same as the Swords. Like from the 5, the 6, you know, it's moving calmer waters. 8 of Swords, it's being left out. And then, you know, here it's defeat. And now here it's confusion. The Eight of Swords is confusion. The same thing with the Eight of Swords is the same thing as the Eight of Spades. And then doubting, the 10, 9, And then ruin, the 10. You feel ruined and you feel doubting. And then you got no understanding. Knowing and understanding is the king of this queen of spades. I mean, the jack of spades. Understanding and understanding, all three of the major. And then the last one here is diamonds. Diamonds is coins, which is pentacles, which is like tangible things. So the first one is an opportunity. The ace of pentacles is always a new opportunity as well. So the ace of diamonds is like a diamond, you know, it's a start, right? It's a new start, it's a new opportunity. And we got the 2 is balance. The same thing as here in the diamonds. The 2 of diamonds is balance. The 3 of diamonds is work. And 3 of diamonds is work. And then the 3 of pentacles is work too. So the 4 of diamonds is power. The 4 of swords is like holding back and having self-control. And what is this? The 5 of diamonds is worrying. So 5 of pentacles is worrying too. And so then the 6 of pentacles is a risk that you take. The 6 of diamonds is a risk that you're taking. The 6 of pentacles is making an investment. So the same thing. 7 is failure. And the 7 of pentacles is like feeling like you have put in a lot and you're not getting out what you want. That's the 7 of pentacles. And you have to work hard. That's the 7 of pentacles too. So 7 of diamonds is failure, feeling failure. Prudence. I can't. What's that word? Pardons. Oh, pardons. So the 8 of diamonds is like a pardon. 8 of diamond, 8 of pentacles is like a pardon, like you're getting like a second chance kind of. And then you get like the 9, which is gaining. Now you're gaining momentum, right? The 9 of diamonds. And then the 10 of diamonds is wealth. And then you now have opportunities and lots of opportunities for queen and jack and king. And I got to turn that coffee off before it tastes burnt. I taste burnt coffee. I taste burnt coffee. Shelby, you want a blankie on? Ooh. Tubby, you want a blankie on? There you go. Turn it on. I need to eat something. Oh. I'm going to eat this yogurt. I'm going to eat some yogurt. Just a second. I'm grabbing some yogurt. Grab yourself a snack, guys. I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to have here for snack. With some yogurt. I got raspberry yogurt. I got the Skyro one. And I like to put a little bit of, I'm just going to eat it all. I'm just taking it out of the thing, but I like to put a little bit of jam in mine. Because I like the extra fruit. And this is the jam that I have is the real good jam, the Smuckers with the one with like real strawberries in it. I like to put some of that in my yogurt. Other people like to put oatmeal and stuff. I don't. I like my yogurt to taste like yogurt. I have frozen yogurt before, like, like made like popsicles with it. That was pretty good. I'm trying to get it all out of there. Okay. I'm letting my girl like lick the bowl. I mean the empty container. I don't need to keep it anyway, so I'm just trying to get just the strawberries out of this jam. Because the top, there's like always a couple on the top that I can grab. I don't necessarily want jam. I just want the strawberries that are in the jam. I got some strawberry raspberry. It's the real Smucker's strawberry with the like real strawberry, the real strawberry. But yeah, if anybody wants a message, I can do that too. If you're new here and you want a quick message, let me know. Make sure you're subscribed. You only got to be subscribed for like a second. Like not even a second, you just have to be subscribed to be in here. So I got some strawberry yogurt. You guys want to bite? I always share everybody with my other channel. I always share on everybody. Got to keep that energy up. So that's a lot we learned today already. We learned the whole cardamom seed. Here, I'll put it like this so you guys can we can always look it up too. It's everywhere. All the information that you need to learn things, it's everywhere. All you have to do is write it out like I do or print it out. Makes it even easier. So, okay. So what I think I need to do is grab I got all of these already, these other readings, I have them in sleeves. I have recorded this before, like this information that I'm sharing, but I should do that one day and just go through all, like number my number and have it all already organized to talk about it in one folder. That's what I'm going to do is put all that, the astrological information in there. Like especially that. So I think this is going to be my binder where I explain the basics to people. Like people that ask me like the basic stuff like when's Sagittarius birthday or when's Scorpio's birthday, or, that's going to be my first page. The dates. So it's going to be my explanation binder. where I can give people like quick answers about like their zodiac sign or whatever, you know what I mean? You know, people that are just like new to it, new to astrology, and learn how beneficial it can be for your life to know these things. And to know them is better than just having to look things up when you need it, you know what I mean? Go lay down. Why are you burping over here? She got a stinky breath, burp. You got stinky breath. You're not getting any more of my yogurt. This is mama's. Go lay down. On the blanket, lay down. You're not getting this. Don't be licking your lips. I'm arguing with my dog. Is that bite? How bite? Lay down. That'd be interesting to tell people that too. So I'll tell people where each zodiac sign is on their palms and stuff like that. Oh, and here's another sheet that would be helpful for people too, to know like different chakras, what they mean, what they do, blah, 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 you know, on the spot type of thing. And then the other side, we have, you know, more things about it, like what planet you are. So that could be on the back page here. And then the chakras will be on another one. I have another one of chakras. So I'm going to put this way. This way. We're putting it in these sleeves. Me and paperwork is not my favorite thing to do. That's why I wanted to come on here and do like live readings for anybody that wants readings. And in the meantime, I just do this while I'm waiting for anybody that is in need of a message or a reading. And I can do little mini readings on here. I can always give like my own intuitive messages without cards too. And those are free. My own advice is like my own. That's free. And you can always take it or leave it too. You know? So now we're going to put the palms in here. I know, everybody left again. Or we're just listening. I don't know what to talk about, really. But yeah, this is like my tree. So there might be some silence if I don't have nothing to talk about. What is this? What do I got in there? Oh, those are just sheets. Just plain sheets. Why are there plain sheets in there? Oh, that's why there's plain sheets in there. Because, see, this one here has the tree. That was my family tree. That's on my family tree shirt. So I'm just going to put that back in here. Put this on top of it. Oh, do I not have any more of these? Well, there's one. I need to get more of these from the dollar store. I might have more though somewhere. Oh yeah, we already got the we already have the chakras right here. So this is like my folder that I could take with me if I go somewhere and I don't want to bring all of my stuff, you know. Hey Stiffy. How's it going? Remiel, you're not live anymore? You were live. I appreciate you popping in here though. Okay, so so then I can put something else in there. What else can I put in there? All the cards are likely to answer yes or no. Some major arcanas. Hmm. Why didn't I do it for all of them? I don't know why I didn't do that for all of them, huh? Like, so I have like the major arcanas over here, but I wrote down the Fool is the new beginning, is that new beginning in faith, new beginning in faith. And the Magician is powerful, it's the power in taking action. And then the High Priestess is mystery of knowing, she has a mysterious knowing. And then we got the Empress is feminine, we got the Empress masculine, we got the Hierophant who is traditional, we have the Lovers who are the union, we have the Chariot who is the willpower, and then I didn't write down the rest of them. We have the Strength card, which is basically inner strength. It doesn't mean you're physically strong. And then we got the Hermit, which is soul searching. We got the Wheel of Fortune. It's if things have been hard in your life, like things will turn around. They're about to turn around. And so that's what the Wheel of Fortune. Upright is. Justice is everything goes in your favor. Hangman is there's a delay. Death card is there's an ending. Transformation or spiritual transformation. Temperance is there's pain that's healing and finding balance and peace, finding inner peace. The Devil means addictions, codependencies, grief, all those things that are not good for our brain or our soul or anything. Then we got the Tower. The Tower comes in. It's like a tornado, you know. It's a cleanup. Then the Star is there to heal it. And then we got the Moon. The Moon keeps things hidden until the sun comes out. And then until judgment happens and then then it's all finished. Should I put those in there maybe? So I'm gonna have to get some more of these sleeves. And put that the right way. The other way. So just put it in there. I think you'll still be able to see it. Oh, yeah. You can still see through that. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. How's Stiffy doing? It's rolling. It's how it goes. It's rolling. It's how it goes, eh? It's rolling. Rolling a Scooby, rolling a doobie, or rolling around in the floor, or rolling. I think I've been wearing my glasses too long. I'm sorry, Steffi. You want some? You want some, Steffi? Have some yogurt with jam in it. Mm. I just drooled. I release all worries and accept the good into my life. So meanings, full moon meter. Does your meter for this full moon? What's your meter for this full moon? 1, 4 ones. I am open to what the universe wants for me. 2, 2, 2, 2. The love is giving will be returned. 3, 3, 3, 3. My family will be healed. 4, 4, 4, 4. I release all worries and accept good into my life. 5, 5, 5, 5. May I experience peace in my life. 6, 6, 6, 6. No, it's not the devil. May the world be at peace. 7, 7, 7, 7. My vibe will extract my soul's tribe. My vibe will attract my soul tribe. 8, 8, 8, 8. May my finances overflow this month. 9, 9, 9, 9. May everyone I know achieve their happiness. Amen. The universe says choose only 1 meter. Choose 1 meter. Which one do you guys want to choose? I want to choose the one I've been seeing. So whatever you're seeing a lot, like if whatever numbers you see a lot, you can choose that one. So I've been seeing a lot of 4s, and I've been seeing 1, 1, like 1, 1, 1. I'll take the first one. Be open to what the universe has for me, and then 4, 4. I release all worries and accept the good into my life. Yeah, so that's ones I have to choose because that's the numbers I've been seeing. So I can't be greedy. So you guys pick one you want. Pick a one you want and tell the universe. The full moon meter. This is good. I mean, it's not that good without I don't like raspberries that much. Like I do like regular raspberries, just eating them like right off the bush. But I like strawberries better, and I don't like certain yogurts, and then I like to put more fruit in them. Because they taste better. And I gotta stir to eat it faster. All right, what else? I need to throw some things out that I have here. Oh, and I have this, but this is basically my drawing, my terrible, terrible drawing of the houses and the elements and the pies and the chart. You know, when each person is a piece of the pie. Each planet is a piece of the pie. Each planet is a piece of the pie. So I wrote all of that down, and that's an easy way to explain things to people. I get hot in here. Do I have to stop the oven on? Let me see. Getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Then everybody be scared. No, I'd be scared. I'd be scared if I did that. Somebody put me in hospital if I ever do that. That's what I would have to say about that one. Did I already put that one? Nope. And I got it all upside down too. That's okay. It's okay. We'll fix it later. Oh, this is the one. Okay, we'll put this one. What's up, Shelby? Shelby, baby. What you doing? And kind of like everything I've pulled out of the book, I've kind of talked about, like whatever I'm doing here, I've kind of talked about what it is. So it's kind of, I don't know what else to talk about. So you know what's unique too? You know what else is unique? Is the like finding these, like going stargazing and go and find your stars, you know, connect the dots with your stars. That'd be fun to do. That'd be a perfect date. That'd be a perfect date on a nice summer, you know, evening with the stars out. Go find your stars, find your out, like, you know what I mean? That'd be so cool. Everybody can find Scorpio. That's so weird. Like everybody can find the Big Dipper, which is Scorpio. And the rest of them are like kind of harder to find. You always enjoy stargazing, yeah, and moon watching. So see, like, look at this. You know, you found the Gemini one. That'd be so cool because it's like they are two twins there. You know what I mean? Kind of looks like a person with a dog or something. It kind of looks like me and my dog. But there they all are. And you can kind of like look at them, and you can also look this up on Google Pictures, like, you know. But it tells you all the different zodiac signs that they are. Where's Capricorn? Let's see what Capricorn is. Oh, Capricorn's down here. Capricorn is like the V, you know, or the triangle, kind of like a triangle at the bottom on this side. And then that's Pisces over there. And then Aquarius is in the middle there. And then you got Scorpio, which is the Big Dipper. And then we got Libra, which looks like a house. That shouldn't be hard to, the Libra one shouldn't be hard to find. The house shouldn't be hard to find. And Sagittarius, that one would be kind of hard to find. I think I know, I've seen this one a lot of places. I've seen the Aries one a lot of times. And I think I've seen this one too, which is Cancer. And then here we got Leo. And then here we got Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Aries. Then here we have Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I'm going to stick this one somewhere here too. I'm going to stick it on this. I'm going to stick it in this one, behind this one. I've been seeing 3s and 8s. I'll look it up in a minute for you. I'll look at what the message is. And you can claim it if you want. Slide in there, baby. Get in there. Get in there. Time flies when you come on here. You know, I've barely done anything and I'm like, the time is already... I gotta sneeze. Bless the Lord. Oh, I hate when I have to sneeze and then I can't. and sometimes I like to warn people because I'm loud. It's a little sour. I always enjoy stargazing. You and your honey are so lucky that you have each other to do that with. Maybe this summer me and Shelby will go do that. I'll have a picnic with my doggie in the stars and like look at the stars with my doggie. Right? We'll start watching. She's looking at every mouthful I'm getting. She gets enough. She gets her food. I almost got her down to the size I want her. And once the summer gets here, the sooner the summer gets here, the better, because she's going to start walking. She's going to start going for walks. She's lost weight even though she hasn't walked that much. She walks in the building. But like when it was nice and when there was no snow, I took her around the building a couple times once she was strong enough. But then the snow came and there's no way. There's no way that she's going to go for a walk outside. All right, you can lick it. There you go. She can lick it. I'll wash it good. Oh, yeah, I wanted to look up the numbers for you. Would you say you've been seeing 3s and 8s, Stiffy? Did Ava say what numbers she's been seeing? Let's see what Stiffy's numbers. Maybe we should get a reading, Stiffy. I could name off some readings. Actually, I could name off some readings that you guys can order. I'll do it at the end. So readings you can order. Types of readings if you don't know like what type of questions to ask. And if you need some type of guidance of any sort, just pick some of the reading or pick any questions out of the reading and just make it one reading or whatever, duplicate whatever. And if it's a reading, if it's all the questions are in one reading, then it's that's a reading that I have set up already that are general that people usually need those type of readings. So, oh yeah, the readings are in Did I have them in here? Excuse me. That's what it's gonna do. Oh yeah, that's what it's gonna do. I could never be a secretary. My desk would always be a big, huge mess. Oh, this is my retail customer service. My retail customer service course that I took. How to deal with difficult people. I took that course. I never put it on my resume though. Every time I had jobs, I never put this on my resume. If I did, people would have tested me even more because this was about like how to deal with difficult customers or difficult people in your life when I took this course. I gotta really go through those papers down there. Oh yeah, this is what we have to take around here. We have to, like, if you want to get a job like in food service or doing food, you have to like take the food service course here. I got the whole course right here. I've taken it 2 times now. 2 times. Oh yeah, that's what's in here. I don't need this. I don't need all this right now. I know what it is now. And this is Small Business Center Guide to Starting a Small Business. I got some stuff like that I haven't really gone through. Cooperation with Municipality of Leamington vendors. Oh, this is a vendor's application. Where did I get that? I got that in Leamington. Oh, this is like a vending license, a vendor's license application. I better keep that. That's the. So you can be a peddler, mobile vendor. You could be a mobile vendor, non-motorized or motorized. You can be. Oh, that's all the ones you can do. Oh, so these are the things that cost, like to be a vendor. So you can like go anywhere and park your shit and start selling. All right, so this was when I was like looking into like food trucks and stuff back then. That's why I got this. This was years ago. Hey, go to the kitchen. So a peddler is any person who is not a mobile vendor or who travels from place to place through a business day for the purpose of offering goods for sale. That's a peddler. So you travel to a place to, hey, get out of the kitchen. You travel to a place and you say, hey, I got a bunch of shit for sale, whatever, right? That would be a peddler. A peddler. Let's say like I have a bunch of my clay crafts or whatever, or my scrunchies or my whatever dishcloths. If I sell food, then I have to have the food service again. But I can sell any food too. Like you can sell food, go somewhere, like go to like a flea market, and you have your license to peddle things, right? So if they require you to have like a peddling license to peddle your food, or whatever, then you'd have that. And then we got mobile vendor. What is a mobile vendor? A mobile vendor, motorized, is a person who uses their motorized vehicles who travel from place to place throughout the business days for the purpose of offering goods for sale from the vehicle. That's okay. So if you're a peddler, you would just bring it from one place to another and then sell it at a place, but not out of your vehicle. But if you are a mobile vendor, motorized, then that means that have it in your vehicle. Now, a mobile vendor, non-motorized is a person who uses a non-motorized vehicle who travels from place to place through business days purposes with offering goods for sale from the vehicle. Local of setup address. Local of setup address. Okay, so these ones are both the same, but the peddler can just like park anywhere and just sell out of their vehicle. And then to do that, to be a peddler, you have to pay annually $260 for the fire department approval of appliances or if applicable, call fire department if you need it. Health unit inspection report when selling foods and contact the Windsor, so wherever you are, right? So that's what covers that. So covers what you need to know if you want to sell things. Like I can sell lots of bread if people want to buy my bread, I would make it for them and then they can come pick it up, order it fresh. But might have to take my food service again, my food safety again. What's in this one? Oh, that's where the other sleeves are. I knew it. I knew I had more. Excuse me. So here is the readings I was talking about. Oh, and I go to bed. All right, so we got different types of readings that I printed off of websites a long time ago, like free websites on Google free websites. And so there's a friendship spread too. You can do a friendship spread. I could do this as a general reading, different readings I can do that are this will be the friendship spread. And the things that you would ask, the questions that this reading says, but you can change the questions too. If you like the reading, but you don't like all the questions the same way, you could always, make it your own, change the question. So number one is how you feel about the friendship. So the person you're reading for, how do you feel about the friendship that you're asking about, right? Then you ask the cards, how do they feel about the friendship? The problem in the friendship. What you can do to help the friendship. What can they do to help the friendship? And the likely outcome. See, and that's how you make peace with friends. If you really want to, if it's serious for you, right? If your friendships are serious for you, that's how you solve them. You figure out what's wrong with you. You both honest, and then you find out the middle problem, and then you solve it, and then what can you each do to help to make that solve that, and then that's how outcome is good. So there's that, the friendship spread, and I think a lot of people need to get that reading, the friendship spread, because I think a lot of people don't even know what friendships even mean anymore. And that's the same people that ask you to be real. Like they say that you're fake or whatever. Like you're, you're not being too like, authentic or whatever. And then the more you're authentic, the more that people don't, like, you know what I mean? The more they judge you or whatever. Anyway, so you can never make everybody happy. So you might as well make yourself happy, right? Anyways, so we have another reading here. Messengers of ancestors. Messengers of ancestors. So this is like an ancestral reading. And the questions that I would be asked would be like, which ancestors are present? What is the relationship to you and the ancestor? What generational gifts have you inherited from them? What are your hopes for you? What are their hopes for you? How can you honor your heritage? And a healing message from your ancestor. Now that one, I think a lot of people would like that reading. You know what I mean? So if these are any of these readings, so like, and that's called the ancestor reading. And I'll tell you every name of every reading so you guys can remember them later. And if you want to ask me to do any of those readings for you, I can. So a week ahead, self-recovery and thriving. So self-recovery, like if you're learning to heal yourself, if you're doing self-healing, these are some things that would guide you. So it says, what is my next step? Next step, understanding myself better. Knowing what is my next step to understanding myself better. And heal so I'm going to say it as I'm talking to you guys. Heal in how you can best improve your health. Improve how you can be more empowered. Oh, so there's like the word. Knowing, healing, empower, people, progress, and priorities. Okay, so those are so let's just see. What is the best steps to understanding yourself? How can you best improve your health? How can you be more empowered? Advice around you and people. Like, how's that? Like, what type of advice are you getting? Is that helping? So progress on how best to progress in your recovery this week. Prioritize. What are my priorities this week? Or what are your priorities this week? So write them down. Things you have to do, type of like that. Anyways, that's the week ahead, self-recovery. So we all recover from different things. So here's a relationship check-in. A relationship check-in reading can be beneficial for relationships. But it says, how can I best support my partner right now? What is the current status of our relationship? What do I currently need to express to my partner? Now, wouldn't that help a bunch of couples if I did those readings as a general? Or even do all for all the signs? And that's called the relationship check-in reading. I should actually put these up on the thing. And here's a Celtic cross. I can do the Celtic cross too, which is it talks about like, so you'll get a card for your present, your immediate challenges, your immediate your distant past, your recent past, your immediate future, your best outcome, financial outcome, hope and fears, external influences, factors affecting your situation. So that's called the Celtic Cross. I don't do it very often. It's a bigger reading. And then the tides that bind you. So this is like, if you want to, like, this is like a marriage. Like the ties that bind you is like a marriage. It's like a spiritual marriage. So that is, what is the state of your spiritual spirit right now? Is it free flowing, or is it restricted? What area of your life may be causing you to feel what areas of your life may be causing you to feel contained? Who in your life is siphoning your spirit? What is the main blockage to finding peace in your life? What can you add to your life and practice to free yourself from feeling contained? How can you best remove the people in your life that are bringing negativity? What can be done to counteract and remove the blockages? What aid can the universe provide you in cutting the ties that bind you? Like the ties that bind you, like to people that are always toxic, that are always bringing you down, that are always draining you and all that good stuff. So, anyways, this is the chakras here, and we did do all the way up to throat to the heart chakra. We did the solar plex, the sacral, and the root chakra. We did them already. So if you guys want to check out any of those readings, that I did them for each individual sign too. So you'd have to go just look at the color of the hearts. So the red is like, if you see a reading that says chakra reading, root chakra, that's red. So there's a red heart. And then the sacral one has an orange heart, and then the solar plex has a yellow heart, and then the heart chakra will have a green heart, and then the throat chakra will have a blue heart, and the third eye chakra will have a pink heart, and then the crown chakra will have a purple heart. So that's how I'm going to do it. So that's how you'll know what chakras they are, and they are timeless, those readings. Been on for like 2 hours now. Not even, like, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Like, really. There's like a lot of things have not been working the right way lately. So, YouTube is not how it used to be. I mean, you used to never have to work really hard for anybody to show up. Like, people used to just show up in your channel like boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's when I first started my channel. People used to always show up. Like, maybe I should just if you don't put free in your channel, in your title, nobody shows up though. So you got to put the word free. That catches everybody's eye. Weird. People are so scared to know stuff like that. That's what kills me. Is like, why is everybody so scared to know things right now? Like right now should be a thing when you really want to know things. Hey, Mr. Fries. Mr. Two Fry. Two Fry. Why do you have that name? Like why can you explain it? Can you? I've always wondered that. Hashtag with fries. Number 2 hash fry. Is that like a? Do you like to supersize your fries? Is that why it's 2 fry? Hashtag 2 with fries. Or is that 2 fries? Because one for you, one for your girlfriend, or what? What is that? 2 fried, or are you too fried? Is that like a code word? Now you got my mind thinking. What do I got here? Oh, crafty crabber. I'm gonna change my folder on kasslove 420. I'm gonna change one of the folders. Like, I'm just gonna put my hobbies instead of crafting, sewing, da 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 da. I'm just gonna put my hobbies in one, and I'm gonna put food in one, hobbies in one folder, like all hobbies, like all the hobbies that I have. Put them all in one folder, except for the food and the pets or something. I'm trying to like not have so many folders, but at the same time still do all the things I want to do. But kind of put them in the same folder. So like crafts, all that can go into one folder, and it could be just my hobbies, right? Like, or like even like my sewing and stuff I do. It's all a hobby. Because the reason I'm thinking about it is because I wrote some things down, ideas on folders, and I don't even want all these folders. Like traveling, yeah, I can have a travel folder. I can have a behind the scenes folder and a traveling folder, a food folder, and an everything else folder. That'd be like enough. Like my hobbies and shit. So behind the scenes can also be like behind the scenes, but also like podcasts and panels and shit like that where we chat. So I'm talking about my 420 channel. On this channel, we're gonna do some spiritual learning and everything I'm already learning. I just want to get some people together that want to come on here and do that with me, that are also interested in learning about illuminating things for themselves, becoming part of the illuminating. No, I'm just kidding. Become part of the illuminated. Illuminators mean that you find out the truth. Don't you want to know things? And then, people say they don't want to, like, they bitch about people knowing more than they know, but they don't want to learn it. So it's like they bitch about people knowing more, but why? They don't want to know it. What's this anyway? How are they delaying? Are they delaying? How are they dealing with past trauma? Are they on the right path? If you are trash talking yourself about yourself or to others, stop. See, this is like a self note. That's my what? My second account. That's why. Oh, so you have Fry 1 and Fry 2. I found one of your, like, I went to your channel and I see that you actually have panels too. You go live on your panel too sometimes. And I saw that you had the jerk on your panel there. The one jerk that I don't like. He's a jerk. He thrives on being an asshole to people. I see it all over the place. And then tried to be one with me. I don't think so, buddy. You ain't gonna think and do that to me. Oh, so these are things I wrote down. I never did. Hey, Web, dude, I didn't even see you. I What would be a good, like, so. I actually woke up at a pretty decent time today, though. The most successful zodiac sign. Like, I don't know why I keep all this shit. This here is like, I was gonna start a Squarespace, but the thing is, I need help to like someone to run websites for me and shit and do that stuff, like upload it for me. I'll record it, they upload it. Somebody else upload. Like if I record something, somebody else upload it to the other websites. I'll deal with YouTube. And I need other people to like deal with other places for me, like a Squarespace or what else do I have written down? Help me build I need some help to help build the community, like more websites, more people get to know you. Not everybody's on YouTube, you know what I mean? Not everybody watches things from YouTube. That is my downfall too, that I don't have so much advantage with the social media because I am old school and as you can see, I write a lot of shit out. Like a lot of people would have just put it on their computer, not me. I like to have it in a book, you know what I mean? So if I leave my house, I can take it with me. So, adios. Yeah, I have it written. That was one of the things that was written down because, like, I went to an employment center and I asked them there, the Learning and Employment Center. You can take courses there too, but I was asking them there what they could help me with. I've been trying to do research and stuff and see where I can get some help, or even like, some computer courses that would may help me doing what I got to do to navigate me around everything and whatever and everything I have to do. But yeah, so they gave me those ideas to like, and Canva was one of them. They gave me an idea, but I was already on Canva. I was already on Canva, so. But that was on the page there. Like some of these pieces of papers are like old. I don't even know. Maybe Squarespace doesn't even exist anymore. Who knows? With all the new stuff going on, you never know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here. It was a very uneventful night, but I'll just keep showing up. And I just didn't feel like doing a reading tonight, like unless it's like somebody needed something. So for 50 views for a video, for 50 views for a live, for all signs, and like a day, that is like not enough for me to come on here like every day doing too much for everybody. Like that's how I look at it. And So I have other things that I need to take care of too. That is part of that. So that way I can be here when people actually start coming in and they do want readings and they are serious about what I do here. And it is important for them in their life. That's when things will take off. But um, yeah, I think I'm pretty much like um, I'm pretty much done playing small when it comes to the readings. Like I want to focus on like collective readings, people that are serious. Like if I do like all zodiac signs every day, then I'm just wasting my breath because not everybody's serious about it. And if they are super serious about it and they need more than what I already do for those signs, then they need to watch more of my videos. So that will show me that people want me to come on more often, is if people watch more of the videos that are already existing, because they are, whenever you come across those videos, there's a lot of information that doesn't get old. Like, and and for those people that are worried about me becoming rich right away, it's not gonna happen that quick. I mean, I'll get there. I'll get really financially successful yet. I will. But I ain't worried about that right now. I'm just worried about helping people right now. I'm being taken care of. So financially, I am being taken care of right now by the grace of God. So um, it's giving me the opportunity to really do something greater and follow my passion and follow my destiny. And yeah, you got a lot of organizing done. Oh, thank you, Ava. That makes me feel better when you said that. I think it's time to just put it down here now again, put it away. And that way I don't keep things unorganized. And I was doing the compassionate thing. I'm giving my time here. And it was really nice talking to all of you guys that came in. And that's what I like to sometimes just have conversations. But it kind of bothers me sometimes when I go on my personal channel and nobody shows up, and I go on panel and nobody shows up, and I'm sitting there playing the video game the whole time. Like I was playing a video game on the YouTube games, and it really upset me like that nobody shows up out of like 1,000 like people like that I know. Like not I don't know all of them. Maybe some of them have already died. I don't know. But like it's been 6 years, but it just feels like, even the people that you just recently talked to, they didn't even show up. It's like in your face. I'm going to disrespect you right in your face. Like that's how I feel about a lot of them. And those were people I literally talked to, like, and I was on their panels and shit. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anybody else. But it's those people that sit there and say, and they lie to you. And that's the worst thing. Just be honest. Just be honest. Don't lie. Like, that just makes it worse. Like if somebody wasn't there and then they lie about it, that just makes it worse. It just, for me, it makes it worse. Like they don't have no reason to lie, you know. And it just bothers me. That just like makes me not trust people when people just lie to my face. And like I'm psychic. Like I know this shit. Like I know when people lie to me. I know when people are deceiving me. And then when I give them cold shoulder, then they act like they don't know what they did. I know. So. But yeah, that's why I like to work by myself. I do. I like to work by myself because, nobody's ever, there's very few people. I'm not going to say their names right now because I don't want them to be attacked by the jealous people, whatever. But like, there's very few people that have gotten readings from me or even donated. And I've been there for 6 years. So, people always want to try to steal my steal my shine. Like if I try to like connect with certain people that I know um, are searching for a higher self and stuff like that, and they know, and the people that don't want the collective to grow, they will come in and try to swoop that person away. They just come swoop that person away. Happens every time. Happens every time. And I just pray that the people will see that. The people that are being swooped away, when they finally find somebody that they can work with, that understands them. And, and then the people come in there with their love bombing, their love bombing. Oh, I care so much. That doesn't last. It's like the Knight of Wands. So I just sit back and I was like, here we go again. And then when it's all done and they've been betrayed again, they come to me. Wah. That's what happens. So I'm just going to close my door to those people. Mentally too. Yep. Because I know my worth, and I know, and if somebody donates to my channel and I mention it, there's always someone that has a problem with it. It's like, wow. And then they ask you questions about it. It's like, wow. Their envy was oozing out. It was sad. I guess alcohol can make people really selfish and very, very rude. It's just rude. So yeah, I will personally from now on, anybody that donates, even though I want to do something nice for you, and I can't really do that because the jealous people come in and they're like, oh, well, why'd you give that person money? She didn't deserve it. What did she do for you? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so I'm not going to say anything and not going to do anything public. I'm just going to thank each person privately. That's the way it has to be. People are that ridiculous. I could have, had somebody's help to help me start a fundraiser with my dog. When she almost died, nobody was there to help me. When my cat was dying, nobody helped me. I would talk about it and I was, be really upset about it. Nobody helped me. Me crying and causing chaos doesn't make people throw money at me like some people. I feel bad for like if I even feel like that, so I don't even come on to complain. But it just there's a time when you have to say something because you see money being wasted all over the internet and where it actually could go to use that's not where it's being put in. It's not where it's being put. So like when I got my ODSP back, I was living on very little, almost didn't survive for the whole year because somebody was jealous and made up shit, and I lost my ODSP for a year. And when I got it back, I didn't get to go spend all that money that I got paid back. I had to spend all the money in the vet to save my dog's life. And then I didn't even have enough to like bring her, to get her now checked out. It's expensive. Like, so, but I'm so glad that I made it by myself with her. Yeah. I have God to thank for that, not people. Because God made it happen. And it wasn't like personal people that made it happen. But I have had, I've had people come on and leave stupid messages, and not just like like leave stupid comments. Like anytime I do talk about like things that are going on in my life, or people will leave, people that are like those people that are just clout chasers and trolls and assholes, whatever. They will leave me messages about like me saying something, and it makes me feel like I have no right to say something. Well, this is my channel. Don't like it, don't leave a comment. Don't leave a rude comment if you have nothing nice to say about it or whatever. And sometimes I can complain about people too, because I have a lot to say about people that I'm not happy about. Like, I'm not happy about a lot of people, and a lot of people things people do to me, whether they remember or not. It's like the psychos in the fucking building here. They're psycho. They ruined my Christmas. They ruined my New Year. And then, freaking now, a month later, they see me in the hallway and they try to fucking think I'm going to talk to them. I don't know you. I don't know you, never will. Like, no. You know what I mean? Because some people are like super psycho. They think that they can fuck your life up and then they can come back and just act like nothing ever happened because they're fucked in the head and they do too much meth and groom their daughter. Sick. Anyways, on that note, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.